the reason for your delay getting back into the starting lineup?
Really just I had an injury this offseason and wanted to be cautious and make sure I was ready to go. That's it.
Was that your call, coach's call? I mean, how does that decision made?
Really everybody as a whole, just for my safety and the team safety, you know. I mean, I wanted to be there for them in the long run, so I think now just slowly working my way into the season was the best way for me.
Was there a frustration to that, though, not being able to get out there?
Definitely was a frustration, but I mean, I want to be the best, and I always trying to get better. So, but I mean, I got a lot of confidence in my teammates, and it definitely helps us as a whole having that depth and them getting that experience too.
Were you limited in camp, or how did that go?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I did most of camp, but I just still wanted with the games and everything, just slowly work my way into it and try to be there definitely when it mattered most.
What's your mentality after Wolverines? Is that a shift at all? I mean, maybe from years past when you get late in the season and the injuries start to pile up, was there any conscious effort to maybe try some different things this year to keep guys as healthy as possible at the end of the year?
I wouldn't say we were so much looking towards the future and trying to keep guys healthy just for the end of the year. It was more just taking it week by week, game by game. And last game was just the game I felt the best and I felt like I could go. So that's when we decided to full go with it.
Did you feel like there was a little bit of rust to knock off getting in there?
I mean, a little bit. Definitely got to keep getting into the groove of things, keep getting better every week. I mean, I'm very hard on myself, so anything I feel like I got a little inch of separation, I don't like it. So every week I got to keep getting better.
What are some areas of your game from last year that you were hard on yourself and working to improve this year?
I think just knowing the game as a whole, being a better communicator out there, just playing hard at all times, and yeah, just building off what I was able to do last year.
Do you learn something from being on the sideline and watching things unfold?
Definitely. I mean, you see the mistakes other people make and your teammates make. You see how they respond from the mistakes, and you see the coaching that comes with it. So, I mean, you learn from their mistakes, and you don't want to make the same mistakes they did. So, being out there, like I said, it helped them and it helped me at the same time.
Did you do any coaching?
Yeah, I did. I tried my best. I mean, I like to say I know a decent amount, so those guys, when they come to me, I give whatever I can to them.
How much better is the secondary with you in it?
I like to say it's a little better, but I mean, I think as a whole, we got a great DB room, and I mean, they push me to be better, and I mean, they make me better too. So we all, as a whole, just make each other better.
Was the plan to make a full return in week 4, or were you playing it like week by week?
Yeah, just week by week. I mean, I think we're all, anybody that has an injury here is like that. Just try to get the best they can throughout the week, and then when it comes on to Saturday, just make the decision then.
A lot of people, including Keon Sav, have talked about just like how important Mike Sanristel has been to them, kind of as a mentor. Do you have that similar relationship with Mike Sanristel, and what can you say about that?
Yeah, I mean, me and Mike have been pretty close since last year. He helped me out last year too. I mean, it was both our first year in this defense last year. So, I mean, I watched him grow, and he watched me grow too. So, he's definitely a great leader. Every day he's the same person every day. He's one of the hardest workers you can be around. So, I think just leading by example and being a vocal leader. I mean, he leads in the best way you can. Definitely.
Have you also taken a leadership role in this team now, being back after a full season starting for the defense?
Yeah, definitely more than I was last year. Just being a guy that, I mean, a lot of the young corners look at me and what I do. So, I mean, being able to give them advice and being able to give them little tricks and tools that I've learned from Coach Klink or either just experience being out there, that definitely helps them a lot too.
A lot of the freshmen we've talked to say they want to be like you, right? They want to do that where by the end of the year they're starting, making plays. Who are some of the younger guys you think could do that?
I mean, Marion's not young, but I think he'll be there at some point throughout the year. And then DJ Waller and Jair Hill are not too far behind him. So, I mean, all those guys are battling to keep getting better every day and each week. And everybody's hard on them because they know how talented they can be. So, I think they'll be there at some point soon.
You'd said in April that you'd had the off-season procedure, but thought you'd be ready by camp. Were you surprised that maybe you weren't quite ready at that point?
I mean, I think it was every day was something kind of new with it, so I just took it day by day, week by week. I mean, it was a few, hard days, hard weeks, but I mean, it all worked out the way it was supposed to, and I'm just thankful that God blessed me with the opportunity to be able to get back out there as soon as I did. So, yeah.
Do you feel back to normal, or are there still hiccups?
No, I think I'm back. I'm ready to go. So yeah.